electronic fund management system. Wage payments are directly pushed from the single bank account at the state level into these 14 lakh different bank accounts based upon the work that has been done and the work turned out by the laborers. But this is only up to the bank branch level. And as we have seen, the reach of bank branches is still very poor. Even in a relatively developed state like Karnataka, which is also the home to many major nationalized banks, in rural areas more than half of our Gram Panchayats do not have bank branches. And as many of them do not also have ATMs. So we have 5,006. So half the rural areas do not have either access to rural branches or to rural ATMs. So the question of last mile connectivity, getting the money from the banks to the beneficiary, is a major issue that we are facing. Banks have told us that there is the banking correspondent model which we can use to reach out, help the beneficiaries to get payment at the village level. In states like Andhra Pradesh, the banking finance correspondent model has been used. They use agencies to make payments at up to the last level through the micro ATMs or through handheld biometric devices or smart cards to bridge this last mile connectivity problem. We have talked about M-Pesa, which has potential, but so we would like to see how this can reach to the last mile in terms of providing funds. We have the banking correspondent model, if it can reach more areas. And the money order, the postman who goes into each and every village, how do we make him a banking correspondent? That is the idea that Mr. Ramanujan has noted, the payments model, and we would be very happy if this comes through, so that this last mile connectivity issue can be resolved. The second major program that we deal with, where we dealing with banks, are the women's self-help groups or the self-help groups in rural areas. In Karnataka as a whole, we have more than 6.6 lakh self-help groups, out of which the state level bankers conference, the committee, tells us that only about 55%, about 3.6 lakh self-help groups have availed of bank loans. At the average loan, each self-help group consists of about 10 to 15 persons. And the average loan they have availed is about 1.53 lakhs, outstanding loan that they have. The Government of India and the state government have announced programs to provide loans to these self-help groups at 4% rate of interest. Banks provide the loans at around 12% interest, and at the rural areas, money lenders and other NBFCs, they provide loans at around 24% rate of interest. So even though the government is providing has programs to provide loan at 4% rate of interest, in fact Andhra Pradesh, again here I would like to mention, has the scheme since many years. But anecdotal evidence which shows states that even though SHGs can say a beneficiary, urban or a rural person can get a loan at 4% through the SHG, because of ease of transaction, because of speed of transaction, he prefers to go to a local money lender and gets it at 24% or even 36% rate of interest. So this is where the issue of access and issues that Mr. Ramanujan and Mr. Duggala mentioned about the service providing service at the last mile it comes in.